Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, before we begin our journey south, so to speak, to warmer climates, I'm going to make one more purchase here. I would have ended up making it a bit later, but I may as well get it all out of the way here, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to get a Baroque sword here, switch hitter, not equipping any of this stuff, and 3 shimmering blades. Got that out of the way, don't have to worry about it again. Alright, so definitely keep you guys in mind. Anyways, before we leave, I mentioned last time that there are some goals I would like to achieve in this sphere hunt, if you will. So first up, my first goal was actually to get Lulu the Slayer overdrive mode, but fortunately for us, we managed to get it early, so there we go. That's one goal out of the way. Next up is probably the biggest priority, and that is getting Kimahri, the Slayer overdrive mode, and then also on top of that Wakka as well. Basically, now that Kimahri is a fairly well-established mage, especially considering we're going to be going back, so all the enemies will be getting easier the further south we go, he should easily be able to overkill most, if not all, of the enemies that he goes after with his magic. If not, you may want to wait until he gets all of his Elemra spells, his second level elemental spells, before doing this. Because I believe in a previous playthroughs I actually hadn't quite gotten this far in the sphere grid with him. But this should still be, well, the fact that I got it earlier should make it easier to do this. But yeah, I was unable. I think I didn't get the second level elemental spells until I was in and around the Thunder Plains, so keep that in mind. Anyway, so yeah, I want to get Slayer for Kimahri, Slayer for Wakka, and I also kind of want to get, this is kind of like a secondary kind of a thing, but like a very solid secondary, so it'd be like, you know, get Kimahri and Wakka, but also try to work on Riku as well to get her a better overdrive mode, and then finally trying to get Tidus his next overdrive. So yeah, just basically unleashing it whenever you can kind of thing, and yeah, I'll pretty much just have Tidus focusing on his enemies and then using his overdrives that way. This is probably the least important of them, but I figured it's a fair enough amount of backtracking that we can probably there's probably a good chance we'll be able to get it doing it this way. So yeah, we want to get Lulu Slayer if you haven't already. We want to get Kimahri Slayer, Wakka Slayer, Riku, get her a better overdrive mode rather than just Stoic, and whatever that may be, and Tidus trying to get him his third overdrive. So yeah. In any case, let's get started. Now, as far as this backtracking goes, most of it I'm going to cut out, except for a few bits and pieces here and there. So, but this first one that we're going to be getting is, it's... And I forgot I was saying before I got into that battle, but hopefully it'll come back to me on this journey back. But another thing you might want to keep in mind is specific stealing that I would like to do on the way back. Nothing in the Macalania Woods. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The next sphere isn't too far away here, so I figured I'd just leave this backtrack in. And I bet you're wondering, oh boy, he's going to be backtracking all the way through that maze of forest. No, if you head up here, since Oren cut down that tree, we now have access to this. This is one wondrous forest. If cutting down a tree can lead to something like this, but anyways. Oh, who's this? It's easier to get to Macalania Temple now that this road's open again. Used to be able to pass through this way when I was a child, but then a big tree blocked off the road. Glad someone cut it down. So am I, so am I. And I'm sure my viewers are grateful too, and anybody following along. I'm just taking a break now, even with a shortcut, it can get tiring, you know. And I'm sure the uphill climb can take a bit out of you. So, alright, I guess let's continue on. I wonder where that other path led, but I guess we can't get through there right now. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is a shortcut through the woods. Alright, the next one is right here.
the one they call Jekt. The man from Zanarkand, are you not?
What of it?
Watch your tongue, knave.
Ah, my apologies. I am Braska, a summoner. I've come to take you from this place.
Sounds sweet. What's the catch?
That easy to see, was it? I soon leave on a pilgrimage to Zanarkand.
Seriously?
I would like you to join us. It will be a dangerous trip. Yet, if we do reach Zanarkand, my prayers will be answered, and you will be able to go home, we think. What say you?
Great, let's go.
So quick?
Anything to get out of here.
Then it's settled.
But I must protest. This drunkard, a guardian?
Hey! You want to step in here and say that?
What does it matter? No one truly believes that I, a fallen summoner wed to an Al-Bhed, could possibly defeat sin. This is what they say. No one expects us to succeed.
Braska, sir.
Let's show them they're wrong. A fallen summoner, a man from Zanarkand, and a warrior monk doomed to obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's daughter. What delightful irony it would be if we defeated sin.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here. Free at last.
Now, Jekt. I am in your hands until we reach Zanarkand.
Right. So, what's a summoner anyway?
Must have been when they first met, anyways.
We've received several reports of summoners disappearing these last few days. Please be careful, my lady.
Okay, so it sounds like their dialogue is pretty much the same here.
We're on watch duty at the temple at least until the wedding's done. Anyone tries to crash our party, we'll send them packing.
Yeah, so, for the most part, I'm probably not going to do too much sidetracking from the, going after the spheres until we get to, I'd probably say, the Mi'ihen Highroad. And on top of that as well, trying to get these overdrive modes, especially for Wakka and Kimahri, I would say the best case scenario is to get them before we get to the Mi'ihen Highroad, because of how long the road is, and for the sake of where one of the last spheres before we reach there is. So yeah, basically anytime we get into a battle where there's only like let's say one fly, would be a good way to do this. I'd say, well, any ground enemies that Tidus can handle, he's going to be taking them out and then unleashing his overdrive when he can. For Wakka, he's going to be killing the flying enemies if there's one. Kimahri, he'll be taking out pretty much all the big stuff, and any time like there's like more than one flyer enemy kind of thing, because remember he's been shortchanged in the slaying department up to this point the most. So yeah. In any case, that's that. Let's continue on. All right, so going into the Thunder Plains here, I actually want to steal at least 4 Electro Marbles. I don't know if I've got any or not. No, it doesn't look like. Alright, so I don't have any, but yeah, I want to steal the Electro Marbles from the enemies on the Thunder Plains. I want to get 4 of them. If you've got 4 of them, you don't need to worry about it, but you can get them from the Aerouge and the Gold Elements. So yeah, in any case, I'm actually going to cut out the first bit of trekking through the Thunder Plains, and I'll meet you back at the travel agency. And we're here, and okay, so I was Gonna make a stop here just in case we had our first reward for getting struck by lightning, but it looks like we don't have it. Yeah, a chest would appear out front of the shop here, but anyways. If you didn't get the Baroque Sword, Switch Hitter, and the 3 Shimmering Blades, this is probably the best place to get them as well, if you didn't get them back at Lake Macalania. So yeah, you can get them here if you didn't get them there. This is where I was originally planning to get them, but I figured just get the buying all out of the way at the same time. Anyways, you know, actually, yeah, may as well just head in here to rest up, I guess. Or use the, refresh ourselves at the save sphere. Obviously, with Kimahri using a lot of his MP, mostly focusing on his second level elemental spells, you may want to, well, if you ever start running low on MP, remember, you've always got Lancet there, so yeah, just use that on a somewhat of a magic type enemy, and you should be able to recharge at least a significant portion of his MP anyway. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go find this next sphere. Another thing to keep in mind as well as you're going back through these areas, try to remember to equip the appropriate weapons and armor. I'll try to remind you what exactly in terms of weapons, but other than that, hopefully I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out how you want to take them out. But yeah, anyways, actually I think I've actually gotten, not for you, yeah, Wakka got the Comrade Overdrive mode, so that's our next one there. So yeah, and I think even Kimahri got his as well, so yeah, we're getting them. And here it is.
Hey, hold it steady!
Why am I doing this? What do you see there, my lord?
Oh, I was just thinking.
This is important, no fooling around! You're gonna spoil it! Whoa!
Are you alright?
Now there's a scene for posterity.
Yeah.
And for getting the third sphere, we get Banishing Blade. Got it a lot sooner than I was expecting, but yeah, so Orin has 3 of them now, which means he's got 1 more to go. This one damages 1 enemy, and I believe this attempts to inflict all of the, you know, Power Break, Magic Break, Armor Break, and Mental Break all at one kind of thing. That's if you successfully input the commands for it. So yeah, Shooting Star, if you do it successfully, it has a potential of knocking an enemy out of the battle. So yeah. All right. Next up, I'm actually yeah. So yeah, I've got the Electro Marbles here, so I don't need to worry about getting those anymore. And the next one, there's actually a bit of a minor scene at the far plane, so I'll meet you there. Alright, here we are. Looks like Lulu's up here again. But these people. Oops.
I need to be alone right now.
Okay. Look at that view. Alright. Our next stop will be the Moonflow. Meet you there. Alright, and we're here. One thing I forgot to mention before I left Wada Salam is that I actually want to steal 8 Antarctic winds from the snow flames around here. So those enemies you can run, the snow flames you can run into between the Moonflow here and Guadalsalam, and also between the Moonflow and the Jose Highroad, I believe. So, yeah, anyways.
Rides the Xiphos?
Yeah, where we need to go is actually on the south wharf. Hopefully to be a safe passage this time. Uneventful. Alright, we made it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, maybe. Alright. You can talk to some of the people around here. A discount, eh? Let's take a look. This isn't the person I was hoping to talk to. Yeah, they've jacked up the prices on account of the wedding. So this lady here is charging 250% of an item's normal price. Maybe later. Alright. I'm sure there's somebody around here that actually talks about that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, she was 225%. There is one person that I believe that charges 250%. Anyways, let's take a look and see what this one has for us.
So you don't do anything stupid again. I can't believe you attacked that Xiphos. Lord Braska had to pay the handler for damages from his own travel money.
I said I was sorry. It's never gonna happen again. I promise.
Ah, a promise. Which you'll forget come tomorrow.
Oren, please, he did apologize. He knows he was wrong.
That's it. Only thing I drink from now on is Xiphos milk.
You're sure?
We're on a journey to fight sin and save Spira, right? If I keep screwing up and making a fool of myself, my wife and kid are never gonna forgive me.
That's on the record.
And there's an event we were told about. But it looks like, do I have time for one more? I don't have enough time for one more. However, there is one more stop I want to make, and that's actually at the Jose Temple. So I'm going to head down there and show you what I mean. Alright, for those curious, since I forgot to mention, is pretty much you just want to have Wakka with his Icestrike weapon going down the Moonflow path there. So yeah. Been interesting having Kimahri being the main damage dealer going down there, but it's kind of cool. Anyways, where we want to go is actually in the temple. Now this is actually something I only just discovered myself. Did a quick search on to see how many other people knew about it as well. It's slowly becoming known, but oh, good for you. Now you got monkeys climbing all over you. The person I'm referring to is the one you can see there trying to do the jet shot. You may be thinking, well, what if we try to recruit him? Well, if we try to recruit him, it says Blitzfan level 1, named Sonyo. Favorite team, kill like a beast. He appears to be just an ordinary fan. You cannot sign him to a contract. The fact that it says Blitzfan level 1, I'm thinking there may actually be more of these guys around the world. I'm going to try and keep my eyes out. Like I said, this is only something I've just learned about. If you guys know of any... what's the best way to do this? Because I don't want anybody spoiling any areas we haven't been to yet. So I guess I'm pretty much just going to have to keep my eyes open, I think. But how about this? If there are any that I have missed that you know of between now from here until where we left off, so like Macalania, if they aren't affected by the story, if I've got access to them like right now as I'm doing this backtracking, let me know about them. If they don't appear until later in the game, do not let me know. So yeah, would it be okay? Okay, I'm going to be a little bit lenient on this. If they do appear later in the game, just say they do. Do not say when, do not say how, do not say what triggers or anything like that. Just say, if they appear later in the game, just say they appear later in the game. That's all I want to see, that's all. Just to save yourself from getting your comment removed, kind of thing, so yeah. And in worst case scenario, banned, but anyways, or blocked. But yeah, just if they show up later in the game without giving any specifics whatsoever, just say they show up later in the game. That's all that's all I'm looking for. So yeah. Anyways, from here on out, I'm gonna try and keep my eyes open, see if I can spot any on my own. But yeah, just let me know about that about what I just asked for. So yeah, it's up here.
The cloister of
no, don't need to go there. We've already got Iguion. Anyways. Oh, who's this? Anyways. Well, I guess as long as Yuna's going to keep journeying, I guess that's could technically be okay. But anyways, alright, so we're here at Jose Temple. Oh boy, the next one's going to be a biggie. So yeah, next time, do I want to leave off from here? Yeah, I think next time I'll pick up where on the way to, you know what? No, I'll just meet you here next time, and then we'll head out from here just to avoid any more confusion that I may have caused in this episode. So yeah. Alright, so next time we'll continue on our journey southward, collecting all these spheres, and yeah, I guess maybe we'll talk to some people along the way as well, and hopefully we'll get those Slayer overdrive modes for Wakka and Kimahri before we get to the Mi'ihen Highroad. And I'm actually debating, even if I don't get them, I may just go about the route as if I had. But hopefully we can get them before then, and we won't have to worry about it. All right, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications to be notified when I upload the next video. And should you be interested in keeping up to date with any channel updates themselves, you can always check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83. And as always, comments are welcome on these videos, as long as there are no spoilers and no speculations either, beyond what I mentioned was okay for this specific video, or any with regards to those Blitz fans. So yeah. just keeping them spoiler free as much as, just keep it spoiler free, speculation free, and everything will be all good. And yeah, and I'm sure the people who have not experienced the story and game will thank you for not spoiling it for them either as well. So yeah, all right, take care, be blessed. Oh yeah, and as always, if you feel free to share this playlist with any friends, family, anybody else you think might enjoy it as well. The link is in the video description. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one. Oh, and one more thing. With regards to the enemies to have, walk-in Kimahri going after, I'm going to post in the video description, I guess, a list of the enemies and who I would say would be the best to take them out with, like any specific scenarios kind of thing. So, yeah, I'll try to come up with a priority list like that, and hopefully that'll help out with any dividing up the spoils, if you will, for walk-in Kimahri. Alright, take care.